Dear Prime Minister Kosor, dear President Josipovic, dear participants of this summit, ladies and gentlemen. On my behalf and on the behalf of my government, I want to congratulate you, President Kosor, Prime Minister Kosor, in the work you have done to approach the European Union. I am privileged to be here at the Croatian Summit, which is taking place here in Dubrovnik. The topic of this summit is a new decade in Southeast Europe, which is very important for this period of changes which have taken place in this area, in this region, especially everything else which has been defined after the Second World War. Our awareness is growing in regard to all this, especially in the 90s. If we remember, the citizens of the European Union have turned towards freedom. We have the end of Soviet Union, we have the end of Cold War, and the end of this bipolar world. These are all significant changes whose consequences we see today. The independence of Kosovo is a historical event. It is a new phase for the people of Kosovo and all the communities that live there. Today, 3 years later, the Republic of Kosovo has become a country, an independent country, which has been admitted by the countries of European Union, of the USA, and the members of NATO. This is a support that a young country such as Kosovo has on the international arena. Equally, the Republic of Kosovo in this area, regardless of all of the difficulties, has managed to become a member of World Bank, an International Monetary Fund, and we will also be a member of the European Bank for the Reconstruction and Development. Last year, the European Court has passed a decision that the independency of Kosovo is not contrary to the international laws, so allow me to emphasize that all of the countries apart from Croatia have confirmed Kosovo as an independent country. So all of the countries that used to belong to the Yugoslavia. We have developed partnership with Bosnia as well, and I want to remind you that the state of Kosovo continues to strengthen partnership relations with all of the countries in the region. Of course, the relations between Serbia and Kosovo are somewhat specific, as you know, due to the difficult past that we share. However, we live today in the 21st century, and we are determined to ensure ourselves a great future and to open a new chapter in normalizing these relations between the two countries. With that intent, we have started a dialogue between us with an intermediary of European Union and international community. This dialogue will help ensuring peace in this region. I'm very pleased to be here in this summit, and I can say that the first results of the dialogue that we have started are encouraging, and I am sure that both sides will find the strength and reason to accept the historical decision and to confirm the independence of both countries. I know that this is not a simple assignment, but I also know that it's not impossible. A few decades ago, nobody would believe that we could achieve all of the things that we have achieved today. Today, we have 27, with Croatia 28 member states of European Union. And Croatia's step is very important for all of the countries which are still waiting to become members of European Union or NATO. Allow me to congratulate again the government of the Republic of Croatia for its achievements. And also I want to congratulate other countries of the Western Europe for everything that they have done. The countries of the Western Europe, I'm sure, will become normal countries, peaceful countries, especially as they become members of the European Union and NATO. This is the only future for them. In Brussels, a consensus has been achieved regarding the European Union, that the future of this community is in having all of the countries, as well as Kosovo, become members of this community. And we wait for the support. We expect your support in that. The society of Kosovo has achieved consensus regarding the efforts that are necessary to ensure the European future of Kosovo. The entire political spectrum has achieved a consensus in that. So regarding the North Atlantic integrations, we have Kosovo as a young country with a wide range of needs that we believe we will meet in cooperation with our European partners. In Kosovo, there are many significant natural resources. This is a young population. We believe we are the youngest population in Europe, and there is a great responsibility. We have a great responsibility to direct these young people in the right direction. We believe this is our most important asset regarding legislation. It is compatible with the legal framework of the European Union. We have a financial and macroeconomic stability, which has been defined as very important. Equally, we have other segments of development that I mentioned previously. And regarding the future of Kosovo, I want to emphasize that we are responsible regarding the integration into Euro-Atlantic structures. We want to ensure the security, and we want to join the discussions on security. All of these global challenges are forcing us to think, to define the best strategy, which we will have to do together. Partnership for peace is also very important. We live no longer into bipolar but multipolar world, and each country has to take over its responsibility. So, dear participants of this summit, the Republic of Kosovo as the new country, with the citizens which are the youngest Europeans, is ready to take over the role which will enable the transition and future in Europe. Here we think about the peace, the stability, and the rule of law, which are the principles that we want to have in our country. the Republic of Kosovo is ready to play its role and prepare its young citizens for the world labor market. We also want to strengthen the rule of law. This autumn, we are expecting the report from the European Union regarding liberalization of trade relations with the European Union. The values, these are the values that we represent. So we represent the European Union and all the values that you believe in as well. We are ready to go forward into the European Union, and the dialogue with Serbia and the dialogue between other countries is something that needs to be continued. It is in the interest of all of the countries, of both countries. We have a consensus, and we believe that the dialogue will continue in the following weeks. And we believe that we will responsibly work on both sides together on the further implementation of this process, and that we will achieve good neighboring relations, which is a precondition for a friendly atmosphere among our countries. Thank you for your cooperation.